As a paediatrician for nearly 20 years, my medical responsibility was for the new lives created at the end of pregnancies. My motivation to become a paediatrician was to ensure, to the best of my ability, that children born into this world are nurtured and protected to become the best version of themselves and to reach their full potential as adults. There is a famous song sung by the late Whitney Houston called "The Greatest Love of All." As someone who is a sucker for song lyrics, these have stuck with me over the years. I believe that children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty that they possess inside. Now, we were all children once. We are all born with potential, but sometimes we need a little help to find that true potential. As someone with Sri Lankan, Sinhalese, Buddhist heritage, I was exposed to the concept of reincarnation. When someone dies, they will be reborn again as something else. In Sanskrit, this process is called samsara and is an ongoing cycle of life, death, and rebirth. But let me ask you this: can we truly change ourselves as if we have been born again? Could such transformations and transitions be viewed as a rebirth of sorts? Now, I do not personally believe in reincarnation. However, with us leading longer lives now, I do believe that there are many lives to be lived within our one-way journey from birth to death. To illustrate this, I'm going to use a different Buddhist concept: enlightenment. Now, the Sanskrit word for this is bodhi. The species of South Asian fig tree under which Buddha himself became enlightened is known in many South Asian languages, including Sinhalese, as the Bodhi tree. I do believe that light bulb moments can equate to a form of bodhi, or enlightenment, that can lead to someone leading a new life. The leaves of the fig tree that Buddha became enlightened under are distinctly heart-shaped. I have a picture of these green heart-shaped leaves on the wall next to my front door inside my flat. I once heard US TV chat show host Oprah Winfrey talk about a painting by Harry Roseland related to her slavery heritage that has pride of place in her home as a reminder of where she came from. This large picture of Bodhi tree leaves is my equivalent of that reminder. Sri Lanka, Buddhism, compassion, and enlightenment. Now, interestingly, the Latin word for heart is cor. In French it is cœur, in Spanish it is corazón, in Italian it is cuore. The root of the English word courage is from the Latin word for heart. The original meaning of the word courage was to speak one's mind by telling all of one's heart. In Western culture, you often hear about the association of courage with bravery and being heroic. For example, the Scottish warrior William Wallace was referred to as Braveheart. A statue of King Richard I stands outside the Houses of Parliament in London, and he was known as Lionheart for his bravery. Thought leader Brené Brown has expressed very nicely that it needs to be recognized that it requires great strength for us to actually speak honestly and openly about who we are and about our experiences, both good and bad. Speaking from our hearts is what we should more commonly recognize as our ordinary everyday courage. One of my favorite quotes is, "My life is right for me, but not right for you. Your life is right for you, but not right for me." What I take from that quote is that one size certainly does not fit all. And the same goes for life choices and life decisions. I sincerely believe that the best predictor of a good decision for any individual are their previous good decisions. As creatures of habit, many humans have a tendency to keep making the same mistake, often from learned behaviors. We often don't take the time to pause and reflect on what has been a good decision for us and what has been bad decisions for us. Was it circumstance? Was it my personality? Was it the other characters involved? Was it the timing? Reflecting back on the stories surrounding those decisions could be really helpful in recognizing those patterns. With my East Asian Chinese upbringing, I have been heavily influenced by Eastern philosophies, including Taoism. I'm a particular fan of Wu Wei, which means masterful in action. But when it comes to enlightenment that comes from stories, the key word that comes to my mind is 变化. This means transformation or metamorphosis, like from a caterpillar to a butterfly. The Sanskrit equivalent is nirmana, not nirvana, which is a manifestation through transformation. What I do with clients is to reflect on their lives through crafting and sharing personal stories on themes that are relevant to them. I believe in the power of stories to engage, inspire, and to heal. What I focus on in crafting these true stories are the associated emotions. This helps clients to gain a deeper understanding of their own practices and behaviors, and perhaps illuminate the blocks and barriers that prevents clients from getting where they want to be. Ultimately, this can lead to a 变化, a nirmana, a transformation. Rebirth is reflective practice through storytelling, designed for individuals. Before we are born, we normally go through a period of growth and development for 9 months. Standard pregnancies are divided into 3 trimesters of 3 months each. The Rebirth Storytelling Program is a series of crafting 9 true personal stories based on your life. Each trimester will have a theme decided on by you. Each trimester will then need a trilogy of stories to reflect that theme. The anthology of 9 stories could be the basis of a personal transformation or rebirth. My Rebirth program is about reflective practice through personal story. This program is designed for individuals. It can be a catalyst for participants to enlighten themselves on why they are the way they are, to help them with key life decisions, help them become unstuck, and to help heal emotional wounds. So whether you are reflecting on your life with your nearest and dearest, facing a period of transition and looking for answers, or just want to be creative, please join me. Be brave, speak your mind, tell me all your heart.